Oh, I could have turned. Should turn the game sounds on. Not a fan of this location. This is good though. This is exactly what we want. So, I mean, this could be our 456 right here. Interesting. No. Okay, well, Black Panther and Taskmaster are completely useless now. Uh, I guess we'll just dump stats here. Hope they don't juggernaut us. So, the question is, they're gonna win this one for sure, and they probably can't win left. The X Mansion's probably out of reach. I don't think we can afford to Zola. I guess we could hit the ninja and throw it to the middle, and that would make our play. Yeah, so that might end up being turn 6. No. Actually, now that I think about it, if I play Zola and it hits Red Skull, I guess I would win here, but then we'd be weak here. My guess is they're going to go hard for Shadowland and give up on the X Mansion. If I hit the ninja, yeah, I think we just got to put the most stats possible on right and hope it's enough. And it is. Sauron is good. I really like Sauron. I was not totally convinced he was going to end up being awesome. Okay, let's get back to it. So there's a few fat paths to victory with this deck, which, I mean, I like playing decks that have sort of like multiple things you can do. It's also fun to play Galactus. Like I don't throw a lot of judgment anybody's way for playing what you want to play. So there are scenarios where you throw 0 out on turn 1, like if you're holding Wizard and Ebony Maw, or Ebony Maw. Like here, this is going to be a really strong turn 2 play. This does make us pretty weak to Killmonger, and by showing Deadpool, we have to assume it's going to be some kind of destroy deck, so I don't think we can count on any of these 1-drops second round. And depending upon what the rest of my draw looks like, we might just lose this one if they do have the Killmonger. Just really hoping I was going to draw Sauron there. I never should have let that snap go through. I should have retreated. As soon as that snap happened, I should have said, Killmonger. Okay, so we can Sauron now, but it's. I guess we Sauron, Skull, Zola. Can't do it on the vault, so we Sauron here. We'll play Red Skull and then Zola on Washington, D.C. He's got to have something to kill Deadpool this turn. Otherwise, that plays really weird. I'll make Deadpool 12, but he won't be able to put it on the vault. It's gotta be like Deathlock. I mean, it could be Venom. Okay. So the Venom's gonna be 8 plus 6. So yeah, Red Skull still beats that. I think we're okay here. I mean, Cosmo on DC would be game over. Arrow on Near Island could be really bad. Because if my Zola targeted Sauron, that would be the end of it. So I think we're gonna lose. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. Yeah, Death and Deadpool just got too big. Ah. I don't know what I could have done differently there. Probably should have just bailed. As soon as I saw how juicy the board was set up for killing longer, I saw that snap. Probably the mistake I made was not retreating at that point. I don't know if there was necessarily a play error to learn from on that one. Still kind of getting used to Sauron's pretty new card for me. But he's so far really overperformed. Like, I almost thought it was going to be a joke. I spent the 6,000 tokens on him. I'm like, this guy's not actually going to be good. This is going to be like another Thanos. Um, this deck has definitely performed. I'm not running an Enchantress in here, and I feel like that might be a mistake. Like, I retained the 0, having multiple ways to get the abilities off of like Typhoid Mary, Blizzard, Red Skull. It's pretty important. Ebony Maw in particular is one that can just be so devastating if like Sakaar pulls it out of your hand too early. I feel like I got the better end of that expansion deal. Problem with 0, and the problem with also throwing in Enchantress is at a certain point you have oversaturation of abilities. Because I could have put Typhoid Mary here, so she'd end up mid. That's gonna roll over, so I feel like we're gonna be pretty good on Bifrost after this. We need to contest some of these other ones though. So Taskmaster gives us 10. Black Panther would give us 8. But we can't duplicate Taskmaster with Zola. So if the play is that we want to make more Black Panthers, I guess we go here and make them feel like we're going to contest this and then actually bail out to the sides with the Zola play. I think that's... Let's snap into a snap. So he didn't play anything that turn, which means either he's holding the Infinite and he's going to dump 20 somewhere. My guess would be the far right. In which case, I lose if I Zola here. Or I do this and have 15. Plus a 0. Let's go. 15. That's 16. What am I saying? If this dude doesn't play in front of me, you're really annoyed that I got in my own head on that one. Definitely should have stuck with plan A and played Zola. Worked out okay, but I got a little... Had I played Zola, 8 becomes 16. I would have lost. Yeah. So that did end up being the right play, man. That was a sticky one. Hope we get a play before turn 4. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't want to feed a sunspot to the opponent. I'm not sure what's over here. Seems like the way to go. If they're holding Moongirl, I have to assume it's a double dinosaur deck. I do not want the Sentinel in my hand. They probably don't mind having their hand full of crap. So let's see, they're at 7. Right now they're nothing. Yeah, let's just give them back a Sentinel. That's annoying. I think this and then Taskmaster on 6 is going to be the way to go. Come on. I think we're still probably okay. Come on. There we go. New leader. Not good. So another, in addition to feeling like I should be able to find room for Enchantress in here, I really like Arrow. Being able to kind of read when your opponent's going to throw that Shang-Chi at you and pull the Shang-Chi off of where all your good stuff is with Arrow is just can't be overstated. It's so important. Man. I don't think I can play it anymore right now. Really like to see Sauron here. All right. So it looks like Shuri, Black Panther, Zola is the line that's getting set up. Ooh, we could play She-Hulk. Oh man, I don't have anything to play on the big house. And I can't play on Tinker's Workshop. It's a huge group. Okay, no, so we gotta go She-Hulk, Black Panther, Zola, and then I have a 2/3 chance of doing something good. If Zola hits Lizard, we probably just lose. Yeah, so I mean, I guess Pegasus over here doesn't play anything on the workshop. Lizard would be enough to win there. That would bring us down to 32, so he'd need to play at least 20 stats on Shuri's Lab, which is not that hard because it doubles everything. Actually, even if Zola hits Lizard, we end up with 12 on left, 5 on Big House, and we'd be, as the board sits, we'd be winning all 3 lanes. Okay, well. Uh-oh. That got real close. Literally won by a point over here. It's not as bad. Doesn't get much closer than that. I guess that's not true. If we were tied on 2 out of the 3 and I won by 1 point, that would be closer. Wow, this is like the self-silence jackpot. We kind of got like the perfect run of cards here. And then we're gonna play Sauron. Then we're gonna play Maw. Well, maybe not Maw. Yeah, I definitely don't want to play the Vibranium Mines yet. Really want to draw Zola. So the play we're setting up here is Shuri is going to make Red Skull 30. We're going to play Red Skull on Jotunheim. Hopefully we're going to hit Zola, and then we're going to dump 30 stats onto left and right on turn 6. So we have 2 draws of a 5-card deck. So odds do not favor us. There are 3 misses. Of course, if we miss Zola, we still have the ability to produce a lot of stats on those other draws. Like we still got She-Hulk in there, we've got Typhoid Mary in there. But we're gonna take command. We're setting up as if we're gonna draw the Zola because we play to our outs. That's what we do. Okay, well they played that Shuri on turn 5, so we know they're not gonna be able to throw Infinite on us. So Black Panther presents an increase of 8. And we play him plus Maul for 15, or we play 17, yeah. Mary plus Sunspot and Maw is definitely the way to go. So let's go Mary, Maw, Sunspot, and hope that 29, well, eventually 28 will be good enough. Mid. Oh, okay. Yeah, this deck's good. Playing all these cards that like self-harm, uh, have ongoings that self-harm, and Sauron, if you hit him on turn 3. I mean, if you don't hit him, but like, I mean, if you're playing a Zabu deck, you don't hit Zabu, that's quite a bit worse. I feel like even without him, we've got 0, and sometimes like you just play Red Skull and his negative ongoing doesn't even matter. Most decks don't want 0. But the decks that do, well, yeah. That's annoying. Alright, I think we're gonna wrap this up. Maybe on a little bit later. Got some cooking to do. Go win some games.